In this video, we're going to cover upgrading the Vidar. The Vidar is probably one of the most important ships in the game. The reason for that is that if you go to the refinery and go to the Borg refinery, or Borg Tech, you will notice that you can buy independent credits, Fed credits, Klingon credits, and Romulan credits. Now, they do cost a decent amount of these active nanoprobes, but at the level of my Vidar and my Vidar Talus, the payouts are rather high. Now, right now, at my current level, I get 66,000 of the inert nanoprobes, charged nanoprobes, a day, which allows me to get one of these and then still invest heavily into my Vidar or Vidar Talus. So I don't have my spreadsheet handy. I misplaced it, but I ran the numbers, and what you should do is go ahead and invest 75% of those nanoprobes into upgrading your Vidar. And then taking 25% of those nanoprobes and investing into a single group of faction credits. The main reason to do that, as you're growing the Vidar, the amount of faction credits that you get by each level of the Vidar keeps going up and up and up. Not each level, but each tier. Now, that's going to make your game so much better in the midterm. So instead of upgrading it all the way as fast as you can, put 75% in and 25% into one faction. The reason is you can only turn in the refiner end, you can only turn in the nanoprobes once a day to get these. So if you're putting 75% into the ship and 25% into this, you end up getting a whole bunch of faction credits while you're still heavily investing in Vidar. And well, like I said, as you tier your ship up, that number increases each level. So you definitely want to do that and work to get your Vidar up to level 9. Now, when I was able to get my Vidar up to level 9, I was able to get my Vidar Talus for free. I don't know if that's still an option or not. However, getting your Vidar up to tier 9 will allow you to get the most faction credits daily while still investing each day into one faction. Now, the idea behind investing each day into one faction is you're saving up for the ship, the level 34 ship or the level 32 ship, ideally the level 34 ship, for the faction that you are going to lock first. If you're locking Fed, you want to continue to build up those faction credits so you can get you an Enterprise, which is the best of the 34 ships. If you are doing this for Romulan and locking it first, which I actually recommend locking Fed first, then Romulan, you can save up and get you an Augur. On the Klingon side, it's the D4. But the moral of the story is spend 75% upgrading your Vidar and 25% investing into a single faction. And the Enterprise is the most powerful of the 34 ships. So this is just a little bit of an introduction on how to upgrade this as fast as possible while still getting tens of thousands of faction credits. Now, I do want to point out that there is a Prime out there, and I can't remember exactly where it is, but there is a Prime out there that doubles the amount of credits that you get per day from that store turn in the Vortex store. So that is a good way to double your credits, even though you do have to drop drop about $100 to do that, or depending on your tier, you may be able to scrap enough ships to get enough stuff to turn that in. However, I think that's probably one of the best primes to get is that because it's going to double your faction credits on a daily basis. Just one quick extra tidbit that's outside the scope of this: if you're going to invest in any prime, any single prime, I would do prime officers though. This doubles the strength of your officers by by 100%. Makes your officers extra tough, allows them to fill your ships fully to the max in regards to bonuses, as well as it lets you do stat stacking for some of your officers. So there's just an extra tidbit out there in this short video, so hopefully it's helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. In the game, I'll either be named as the Late Shifter or Darth Ruffed. Thank you.